So it is question number 7 from your exercise. Subhash Company Limited issued 2000 equity shares of 100 each. So 2000 equity shares of 100 each, that is issued. Payable 30 rupees on the application, 30 on the allotment, and 40 rupees on the first and final call. मतलब 3 इंस्टॉलमेंट में काम खत्म हो गया, 3 इंस्टॉलमेंट पक्का मागोले बगा ना 30 plus 30 plus 40 100 rupees total हो गया पूरा. All the shares were subscribed and duly allotted. जितने हमने shares issue किए थे वो सब allot हो गए. Okay, that was subscribed. So there is nothing different in that. मतलब there is no pro rata allotment, there is no rejection, no refund. ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं है. Company made all the calls. All cash was duly received except on the first and final call. Tick mark first and final call on 100 equity shares. So on 100 equity shares, the company is not getting the first and final call. The shares were forfeited by company and were important. आज के lecture में नया point क्या है? Were reissued as a fully paid at ₹75 per share. मतलब वो शेयर सबने सब रीइश्यू किए हैं at 75 rupees per share. Show the journal entries. Pass the entries in the books of Subhash Company Limited. So here all the calculation is with 2000 shares. मतलब shares are issued at par, at face value. No premium, no discount. यहाँ पे premium भी नहीं है, discount भी नहीं है. Moreover, no undersubscribed, no oversubscribed. ना कम एप्लीकेशन आया ना ज्यादा एप्लीकेशन आ गया, सेम है. ओके, सो द एंट्रीज आर सी. अभी देखो 6 इंस्टॉलमेंट्स है, दे आर 3 इंस्टॉलमेंट्स है, तो उसका 2-2 करके 6 एंट्रीज होने वाला है. देन वन मोर एंट्री फॉर फॉरफीचर, वन फॉर रीइश्यू एंड वन फॉर कैपिटल रिजर्व. तो टोटल 9 जर्नल एंट्रीज वी आर गोइंग टू पास. म्हणजे एकूण 9 एंट्रीज पास करायच्या आहेत. कशा करायच्या स्टेप बाय स्टेप बघा. So entry number 1, bank account debit to equity share application account. Equity share application account. So 2000 shares, 2000 applications you can write presently. Multiplied by rupees 30. 30 रुपए से multiply करो. So you are getting the amount rupees 6 lakh. I'm sorry. It is 60,000 becoming. मैंने गलती से 6 लाख रुपए लिख दिया. I thought it is 20,000. But 60,000 rupees. Okay. The amount is becoming 60,000. Narration. Being application money received. Application money received. Now second entry. Equity share application account debit. Equity share application account debit 60,000. जितना मिल गया उतना पूरा डेबिट कर दिया. To equity share capital account. Equity share capital account 60,000. बघा, no rejection, okay, no refund, no pro rata allotment. असलं काही नाही आहे. Simple. Okay. Narration. Being application money transferred to share capital account. Share capital account. Allotment. अभी allotment का 2 entries करना है without premium. There is no premium on the allotment. Okay. So first of all, make the allotment due. equity share allotment account debit to equity share capital account. Now, what is the allotment money? Is again 30 rupees per share, and we are having 2000 shares. 2000 shares multiplied by rupees 30. So, allotment money due is the 60,000 rupees. Narration for this. Being allotment money due. Allotment money due. Okay, now receiving the allotment money. It is completely received, fully received. Bank account debit to equity share allotment account. Equity share allotment account. Amount is a 60,000 rupees. बघता बघता 4 एंट्रीज झाल्या पण सिंपल आहे. ओके, पुढच्याही दोन आपण करू, बट विथ कॉल्स इन एरियर्स, because it is the share first and final call, and while receiving we are not getting on 100 shares, 100 shares are required. So entry is first of all due equity share first and final call account debit. First and final call account debit to equity share capital account. Equity share capital account. 2000 shares multiplied by rupees 40. So it is 80,000 now. 80,000 rupees. So the equity share first and final call amount due is rupees 80,000. Narration. Being share first and final call due. आता असं का म्हटलंय फर्स्ट अँड फायनल कॉल? म्हणजे काय, पहिला आणि शेवटचा एकच कॉल आहे हा, पहिला आणि शेवटचा. पहिला और अखीर, लास्ट में, एंड में. being first share first and final call due. Being share first and final call due. All right. Now I am writing a note here. You need not to write. Okay. Now see, share first and final call due. Due कितना है? 80,000 है. You can write in the rough if you want. Less calls in arrears. Calls in arrears are on 100 shares at the rate rupees 40. Company is not getting 4,000. So company is getting 76,000. So company is unable to collect 4,000 from those shares. So that is becoming calls in arrears. अब इसका एंट्री कैसे पास करेंगे आप लोग? Bank account debit 76,000. Calls in arrears account debit. Yes. Calls in arrears account debit rupees 4,000 to equity share first and final call account. First and final call account. The amount is 80,000. 80,000. Narration. Being first and final call received. First and final call received in full, except on 100 shares, except on 100 shares. All right. Now we are actually going to take. देखो ये 6 entries are about demanding the installment. मतलब पहले application का 2 entries हो गया, allotment का 2 entries हो गया, and first and final का final call का भी 2 entries हो गया. So we have taken so far 6 entries. Now we want to take an action. Punishment. क्या करना है punishment? We are going to forfeit the shares. 100 shares are forfeited by company. Okay. So what is the entry number 7? Please look here very, very carefully. Equity share capital account debit. मतलब पहले equity share capital को आपको debit करना पड़ेगा. How many shares? 100 shares. What is the face value, or rather called up value? It is fully called up. 100 each. That is 10,000. So whenever shares are forfeited, share capital account is debited. जेव्हा तुम्ही शेअर फॉरफिट करता त्यावेळेला तुम्हाला शेअर कॅपिटलला डेबिट करायला पाहिजे. कशाने? विथ कॉल्ड अप वैल्यू. हियर इट इज फुल्ली कॉल्ड अप, मतलब फेस वैल्यू है पूरा हमने कॉल किया है. देन टू कॉल्स इन एरियर्स अकाउंट, कॉल्स इन एरियर्स अकाउंट. ये देखो ये आएगा, ये वाला. दिस अमाउंट इज कमिंग हियर 4,000. This 4,000 coming here, 4,000. And the remaining is the share forfeiture. Share forfeiture. Now, what do you mean by this entry? Company forfeited the shares of 10,000 for the non-payment of 4,000. So, what is the amount actually forfeited by company is the 6,000. कंपनी ने 10,000 चे शेअर्स जप्त केलेले आहेत, फॉरफिट केलेले आहेत का? कारण 4,000 का फायनल कॉल, फर्स्ट एंड फायनल कॉल आपल्याला मिळालेला नाही. मग प्रत्यक्षात किती फॉरफिचरची अमाउंट है? 6,000. कंपनी ने 10,000 के शेयर्स फॉरफिट किए हैं क्योंकि उसने फाइनल कॉल 4,000 का दिया नहीं था. तो एक्चुअल में कंपनी को फॉरफिचर का अमाउंट कितना मिला? 6,000. दिस इज द अमाउंट रिसीव्ड बाय कंपनी, शेयर फॉरफिचर. Narration. Being 100 shares forfeited, 100 shares forfeited for the non-payment of first and final call. Non-payment of first and final call. Now this is a new step for you. Now these shares are reissued. मतलब जैसे हम लोग सेकेंड हैंड माल बेचते हैं ना, वैसे हमने क्या किया, जो शेयर्स फॉरफिट किए थे उनको हमने रीइश्यू किया है. एट व्हाट प्राइस? 75 रुपीज पर शेयर. सो व्हाट इज द डिस्काउंट अलाउड बाय कंपनी? 25 रुपीज पर शेयर. देखो 100 रुपीज का शेयर है, 75 में रीइश्यू किया. सो व्हाट इज द डिस्काउंट गिवन बाय कंपनी? ₹25. Now, in this case, actually we are getting, company is getting 75 per share and 100 shares from new allottees. मतलब जो अभी नए लोग आएंगे, नए शेयर होल्डर्स है, उनके पास से हमको 75 रुपीज मिलने वाला है. 25 रुपीज कंपनी जो डिस्काउंट देती है, that will be recovered from share forfeiture. हे शेयर फॉरफिचर मतलब रिकवर करायचं. From this amount we are going to recover. Okay. So the entry is very, very important. Write it very carefully. Bank account debit. 100 shares multiplied by ₹75. That is becoming 7,500. Share forfeiture account debit. शेयर फॉरफीचर अकाउंट डेबिट. बाय द वे शेयर फॉरफीचर ये डिस्काउंट के लिए यूज किया है. तो 100 शेयर्स multiplied by rupees 25. 25 rupees. 25 rupees का डिस्काउंट है 2500 to equity share capital account 10,000. The total of this. Look at the seventh entry. Equity share capital को हमने 10,000 का डेबिट दिया था because the shares were forfeited. और यहाँ पे 10,000 का क्रेडिट किया है because forfeited shares are issued. तो यहाँ पे डेबिट किया था equity share capital account was debited. And in this number, entry number 8, it is credited. That is the shares. Yeah, in number 7 forfeited, number 8 reissued. And the discount is adjusted from share forfeiture account. Narration being forfeited shares reissued, and discount adjusted from share forfeiture account. Discount adjusted from share forfeiture account. Now the last entry we want to pass. Look here. अब ये जो share forfeiture जो है, actually company is getting the capital profit. कंपनी के लिए ये प्रॉफिट है. जो जिसने पैसा नहीं भरा तो जितना भरा उतना तो हमने फॉरफिट कर लिया. तो बाकी का पैसा जो है आफ्टर कटिंग द डिस्काउंट that money is transferred to capital reserve account. And so the last entry, share forfeiture account debit. Share forfeiture account debit to capital reserve account. Capital reserve account. Now please see, हमारा share forfeiture. Look at journal entry number 7. Share forfeiture amount is a 6,000. Out of that, what is utilized at the time of reissue? 2,500 utilized. And so what is the balance left now? 3,500. That 3,500 is to be taken in the last entry. आता उरलेले पैसे कोणाचे आहेत? कंपनीला फुकटचेच मिळालेत. कंपनी को तो ऐसे फ्री में मिला है ये. The company is going to treat the same as the capital profit. Capital profit. Okay. So entries coming in this way. Share forfeiture account due to capital reserve. चला टोटल करायची किती आहे ते बघा. The total of journal is 4,23,500. Journal controller. Yes. So that is the solution. Okay. I explained to you. या प्रॉब्लेम मध्ये आज नवीन काय होतं? In today's problem, the new thing was reissue of shares. Forfeited shares are reissued and the balance on share forfeiture is transferred to capital reserve. Okay. नाही सांगितलं तरी करायचं असतो. Now, instead of giving the explanation of the last exercise, I would like to go for the illustrations. Illustration मध्ये आपण जाऊया. So we are going to discuss the illustration number 1. आपण फक्त डिस्कस करणार आहे. पेज नंबर 315 बघा. 315. Gajanan Limited issued 60,000 equity shares of 10 each. Payable application rupees 3, allotment rupees 3, first call rupees 2. Okay. एप्लीकेशन का 3 है, अलॉटमेंट का 3 है, फर्स्ट कॉल का यहाँ पे ऐसा कुछ तो भी गड़बड़ किया है, लेकिन आपण कैलकुलेट करूया 3 आणि 3 6 आणि 8 आणि 10. First call 2, final call also 2. Okay. Share subscribe and all the amount due was received. The entries are very simple. You need to pass only 8 journal entries in this case. I think this problem is very simple for you and you can easily tackle the same. तुम्ही easily सोडवू शकणार आहात. Okay. So entries are coming in this way. Bank to equity share application. That is 60,000 multiplied by rupees. या इथे बघा application चे दिलेले नाही आहेत आपल्याला. Application money is not given there. मतलब printing mistake है वहाँ पे. शायद हाँ 2 rupees. तर ते complete करून घ्या. Application 2. Okay, 3 on allotment, 3 on the first call and 2 on final call. So the first entry, bank to equity share application account 1,20,000. Equity share application to equity share capital 1,20,000. Simple. जितना शेयर इशू किया उतना एप्लीकेशन मिला उतना ही हमने शेयर इशू कर भी दिया. Then equity share allotment to equity share capital 60,000 multiplied by 3, 1,80,000. And bank to equity share allotment account 1,80,000. The equity share first call to equity share capital account 60,000 into 3, 1,80,000. Bank to equity share first call account 1,80,000. Then equity share second and final call, मतलब last call. Equity share second and final call account debit to equity share capital 60,000 into 2, again 1,20,000. Bank to equity share second and final call account 1,20,000. तर तुम्ही जर बघितलं ते अगदी सिंपल आहे. इट इज व्हेरी सिंपल टू अंडरस्टँड. ओके, तुम्ही अगदी इझिली हे करू शकता आणि ते लिहू शकता त्याच्यावर. नाउ लेट अस सी द सेकंड प्रॉब्लेम एज वेल. Honesty Limited issued 20,000 preference shares. Now, where it is specifically mentioned preference shares, then you will write bank account debit to preference share application account, preference share application account debit to preference share capital, like this. Okay. Obtain each 20,000 preference shares obtain each payable 4 on application, 2 on the allotment, rupees 4 on the first and final call. मतलब एक ही कॉल है क्योंकि 10 रुपए पूरा हो गया ना. 10 रुपए पूर्ण झाले बघा. 4 plus 2 plus 4 10 rupees. Pass the entries. All the amount is received. Bank to preference share application account 80,000. Preference share application account debit to preference share capital account 80,000. Then preference share allotment to preference share capital account, it is 40,000. In the bracket calculations are given to you. Bank to preference share allotment, it is 40,000. Preference share first and final call to preference share capital account 80,000 and bank to preference share first and final call account 80,000. So in this way, the first two illustrations, the simple, very simple problems and the journal entries are already given to you. Okay, friends.